Generally, for our 12 noon show, it's either Trisha and me or Rohit Juglan and me. Amit Shah also joins once in a while. But today it's a cast. Sagar Daryani straight from Atlanta, back here. Look at the jet-setting life of my friend. Watches Leo Messi, watches Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Delighted to have Sagar on the show. Absolute avid sports fanatic. Went to the US to watch football, loved it. Only the problem is he's coming to England having made England lose. So that's not a great record. So I'm saying it because he can't make India lose today. Along with Sagar, a bunch of Indian fans, we sort of bumped into each other on St. John's Wood. Avid Indian fans. Look at this poster. This was apparently signed in 2023. So inaugural comments, first comments, this match is all about Rohit Sharma at the moment. Sagar, you've been a Rohit Sharma supporter. First thoughts on Rohit before I ask all of them.
यार रोको को नहीं रोक सकते हो और हम आज वही देखने आए हैं कि रोको को तो रोकना ही नहीं है, रोको को खेलने देखना है. See, I came here to watch this game because I wanted to watch Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli play their last game at Lord's. Not Rohit Sharma's last game ever, and that's not happening. And trust me, today he's going to score runs and he's going to let the bat talk. What do you say, guys?
Rocco is going to be doing great partnership, and we waiting for that massive inning, and we suppose that this is the last game for Rocco in Lords.
Okay, so let's take comments. You met Rohit in 2013.
Yes.
You have been a Rohit fan. Thoughts on the game?
Yes, I'm looking forward to the game, and obviously I want a big score from Rohit Sharma. Obviously, I'm a Rohit Sharma fan and also a Virat Kohli fan. But yes, as you said, since they are playing the last game at Lords, I want both of them to get inducted in the Lords Honours Board. So fingers crossed for both of them. If they can score a big score and make the Indian team victory, so that would be I would be looking forward to. So, yeah.
The big score for the Rohit Sharma.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's also a Rohit Sharma fan. What about you?
Rohit and Kohli are the soul of Indian cricket team. And as far as Rohit's rumours are concerned, I would say that Rohit Sharma has the hunger and he has seen the defeat in the final. So his hunger and his experience would win us the 27 World Cup.
Look at the fitness.
To put this on record, this gentleman here comes, sees me on this side of the road, runs to me and says, "Aap credible source ho, bataiye rumors are rumors." so I've got at least a couple of hundred messages since that Cardiff afternoon, and I've said from Cardiff only, Rohit's not retiring. In fact, we were the ones to counter that story. In fact, the gentleman who put out that story then followed that same line, that Rohit is not retiring. Having said that, Devendra Pandey is an excellent journalist. I only have praise for Devendra Pandey, but this time I do think that was a little off the record, kind of jumping the gun, that Rohit Sharma, because you don't know. It was the truth is, it is in the selector's hands to drop him, but Rohit Sharma is going nowhere. He wants to prove a point. He believes he can do the job. Question to you, can he?
Absolutely. I think, look at the way he's got his fitness back. I mean, the desire to serve the country, play well. I mean, look at the way he's transitioned himself, right? And I think today was optional. I mean, yesterday was optional practice, and the way he came and he batted for 1.5 hours. I mean, look at the
fitness. Yeah,
We want
fitness like
double century. We are not settling for 100. We want double century.
Okay.
So, if Rohit Sharma scores 243 runs, he gets into 12,000 runs.
Yes.
Wow.
So we need him to get there, right?
Yes, we need him.
We
Yes.
need him 13,000 by the end of 27 World Cup.
That's the spirit.
So here's fan talk. Let me give you the lowdown as to what happened yesterday in the practice session. It was an optional practice. Virat and Shubman, they didn't turn up. KL Rahul turned up, but looked a little still under the weather as far as I'm concerned. I spoke to KL and I asked him how he was feeling. He said he was down with flu and a stomach bug. But when he was talking to me also, he looked kind of still under the weather. So that's KL Rahul. Whether or not he'll play, if he improves, I think he will. He was better. He batted at the nets, had a long training session. Rohit Sharma came in last to the nursery ground. Any of you who know Lords will know that here's the main ground. Behind is the nursery ground. That's where the nets are. Rohit Sharma came last with his kit bag at the back, turned towards the Middlesex Cricket Academy, and we were all sitting there on the stairs. He waved at us. Great mood, and then had an incredibly good net session. Had Prince Yadav, Kuldeep Yadav, one neck bowler, fast bowler, and then two throwdown specialists, Daya and Raghu, throwing balls at him. Instructed each one of them where he wanted balls, and as the session progressed, started looking good and good. Couple of balls of Prince Yadav, short balls, hook, absolute gem. In fact, the moment it hit that shot, cut. and I said this would go for 6 in any cricket ground in the world. So Kuldeep Yadav, that same ball when he got out to Will Jack sweeping, that ball when he played Kuldeep Yadav could have been on that stand in mid-wicket. So Rohit Sharma started to look good. Then, interestingly, had close to a 1 hour conversation with Gautam Gambhir. It was fascinating. Rohit Sharma was sitting and talking and with Gautam and planning and showing multiple things. So the body language, and why am I saying this? I was there in Sydney when Rohit did not play that test match, which eventually became his last test, right? He didn't play. Now the body language the previous day, match day -1, was negative. Hara hua aadmi. Rohit was standing there, Gautam was standing there, body language was negative. I in fact spoke to him on that day as well. I went and said, "Aap batting kyun nahi kar rahe ho?" And he said, "Main aa raha hu dada." When he came out, he was not wearing pads. And I said, "What is this going on? He's playing a test match." Sydney, he didn't play that match. Lords, totally different. Padded up 1.5 hours, joking, laughing, smiling. When he was coming out, a lot of my journalist friends had said, "Boria, the autograph kara dena, mila dena." So we stopped him. Great mood. He signed autographs for Rohit Juglan, for Hong Kong. Trisha was actually videoing for everybody. So it was a group of Indian journalists, friends. And then obviously that little conversation. And I said, so he said, good, all good. And you could understand that man is in the zone. That's the Rohit Sharma update. Exactly what transpired in the practice session. I mean, I'm trying to crystallize everything in 5 minutes here. But Sagar, when you're talking somebody like a Rohit Sharma, 12,000 runs, 33 international hundreds. When that man believes that he can still do it, you kind of tend to believe that he's there because he thinks he can do it.
Absolutely. Like, I keep saying that, form is temporary, class is permanent, and he's a champion player. Yeah. And, you have to back champions. I mean, he's given India such fantastic starts, and I believe his style of game requires to give those starts in South Africa. And I think he can do it, with the pace coming on from the wicket. I think it is just going to hit his bat in the right spots, get India that start. And, we all are talking about Yashasvi. I feel Yashasvi can still be in the scheme of things, right? Yeah. We see 3 all-rounders playing, we can have 2 all-rounders playing. But believe you me, my feeling as a fan is that Gautam Gambhir as a coach wants him. It's maybe the selectors who don't want him, maybe. And that's why, I'm happy that Gautam and him was talking. I was about to ask you, was Agarkar there? And
he wasn't here, but he's in
I know he's in London, but he wasn't there, right? No. So you can, the feeling is that, Gautam wants him to play. I mean, there were reports that Gautam asked him to go out there and play freely a few days back, right? So I don't think someone like a Gautam Gambhir will be so whimsical and just change mind in 2 days' time, 3 days' time. I think it's a nod from the selectors. Okay, selectors have to do their job. Rohit has to do the job. He has to just perform, bat.
Yes.
And we all want him to play today, score runs and make us all proud.
Yes.
Let me go to you guys on this. Yeah. I mean, for once, forget that you're a fan.
Okay.
And as a supporter of Indian cricket, he made the point about Jaiswal. Yeah. So when I wear my objective journalist hat, yes, everybody is a Rohit Sharma supporter. But when you think Jaiswal is sitting out there, do you reckon that suppose he doesn't get runs in this particular game at Lords, the pressure mounts that you are doing unfairness to Jaiswal, you are doing injustice to Jaiswal, you've got to get that boy in. Is it unfair on Jaiswal? Is that a consideration for the selectors?
I think, it's good to have a player like Jaiswal sitting on the bench so that, we have the good bench strength. But again, there is no replacement to the experience that Rohit Sharma brings to the table. And again, we have to look at it as to, if we can have a place for Jaiswal in the 15th, because as of now, he's not a member of the squad. Because obviously, we want more all-rounders. Again, I'm not in the favor of having many all-rounders because, you need specialist batters, you need specialist bowlers in your team. But it's always good to have, as I said, to have youngsters on the bench strength. But again, you cannot replace the experience that Rohit Sharma brings. So, yes.
So, adding to what he said, that the Indian management should take Jaiswal in the squad. It's not like keeping him out of 15 won't help him even after Rohit steps down. But considering the South African pitches, we need experience. Jaiswal doesn't have experience on these pitches, and it's a World Cup. The pressure is immense. Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, they have been through, they are seasoned, they have seen what transpired in 23. They have the hunger. So I bank on them. And as far as Jaiswal is concerned, he should be in the squad. They should carry him around them. And then whenever a series decider doesn't make, it's like a dead rubber, they can give him a chance.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Who else, sir, along with Rohit Sharma, आपका और favorite कौन है? Jasprit Bumrah, Virat Kohli, KL Rahul और
Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli, yeah.
आपने बाकी वो कार्डिफ वाला इनिंग्स देखा था? वो तो एकदम मैजिकल बैटिंग कर रहे थे. लॉर्ड्स में उनका भी शतक नहीं है क्या? आज होगा क्या?
हो जाएगा.
हो जाएगा.
So Lord's Honors Board में विराट कोहली का भी नाम आ जाएगा.
कोहली और रोको का लाइक दोनों का रोको और विराट का दोनों को आना चाहिए.
अच्छा.
You know, Boryada, one thing I strongly believe is that, I don't get one logic. I think we are all talking about the possible replacement for Rohit Sharma being a Jaiswal.
Yeah.
And he's not in the squad.
No.
You didn't have Shreyas Iyer in the squad in the T20 and he became captain. So I don't get this logic of him not being in the squad, but, being your next alternative, whether it was for Shreyas, whether it's for Jaiswal. And, what surprises me is that Jaiswal needs game time. I don't think he should only be in the squad. I think he should be in the playing 11. I think our team combinations need to be worked out better, to be honest. I don't see the logic of having 3 all-rounders playing. I think 2 all-rounders are enough. I think we are going for too much of comfort. I think we need to come out of this fascination of having too many all-rounders. I think Jaiswal needs game time also. And as a proper, not just as a fan, but as someone, as a well-wisher of Indian cricket and wanting India to do well, Jaiswal needs to get game time. Okay, because you need to have him ready in case someone doesn't backfire, someone gets injured, right? So he needs to be in the squad, he needs to be in the playing 11, and I think it can be worked out. This whole logic of not keeping in the squad, then getting him into the opening slot, replacing Rohit, or not having Shreyas Iyer and then making him captain, I find it very illogical.
Okay.
The thing is, I think it is difficult to have Jaiswal in the squad because Gill will open with Rohit Sharma. In at 3 would be Virat Kohli. In at 4 is our vice captain Shreyas Iyer. In at 5 the keeper batsman KL Rahul, and then you have the all-rounders. And again, you cannot have Jaiswal at 6 or maybe 4 or 5. So I think it is difficult to have Jaiswal. Looking at the current combination, he can only play if either of the top 3 sits out, or if they have a niggle. So it is difficult to have a Jaiswal in the squad.
So going by both these comments here, you don't need a Shubman Gill to play that West Indies series on home soil. You get a Jaiswal in. Yeah, Shubman Gill, Asian Games team is going to be there. Asian Games is on. We know that half of the players will be there. You try and get some of the players to kind of play. You don't need Shubman Gill to prove anything to anybody. Is absolutely sublime. Now, this is my next point. Let me sort of make this point that in about 3 hours from now, in one and a half hours from now, we'll come live from Lord's, all of us again. But let me set this up for you. Shubman Gill is an important factor in that chain which will possibly decide the future. I was here at Lord's last year when Shubman Gill was here. India lost that match. I was here in England where he kind of played Leeds, got 100, Birmingham 200s. And the body language of Shubman Gill then was, I am a captain still being groomed. It was Gautam Gambhir's team. Make no mistake, it was Gautam Gambhir's team. He was hand-holding Shubman Gill. This time round, when I saw Shubman Gill in that press conference, I've got to tell you this. His body language was, boss, I'm the boss. I go into that change room, I take calls. He was very humble, very polite. Shubman Gill is a very polite, gracious, dignified man. Having said that, when he was asked about Virat Kohli, aapke saath kya baat ho raha tha? He could have said, Sagar and I were just having a chat, and it's a personal chat. I was discussing Wow Momo with Sagar. We can just say that and move on. He went on to say, I was discussing team combination, World Cup combination, etc. Why? Because he's telling the world, I take calls, Virat's in my scheme of things. Shubman Gill is a different leader in this particular tour. So I do believe that he mentioned, and why am I saying this? Because Sagar mentioned the point about selectors. I don't think only the selectors have the call. I don't think so.
Correct.
I think the management, which includes Gautam Gambhir and Shubman Gill, also will have the call, will have a very important say in the matter. Now coming to Rohit, my final few minutes. I always say it's a 3-part thing. I say it's process, preparation, execution. Process, I saw in the optional practice session, brilliant. He put in every possible effort that he can. Fast bowling, spin, medium pace, net bowlers, throw downs, short ball, everything. So process absolutely on track even on optional practice day. Preparation clearly has been in the zone, even Cardiff. You think about Adelaide, Sagar. He played some balls, did not look good, but Sydney then happened with 100 last year.
Absolutely.
So I think Cardiff sets up this one. Execution, we don't know what will happen. We don't know. But in terms of what Rohit could have done, effort, prepare, all of this, preparation, process.
That precision is bang on.
So he has done everything.
Correct. See, ultimately you need to go out there and walk the talk, but we have to realize that this is not scripted. It's a game of cricket, and there is no retakes here, right? I mean, in this shoot we can do a retake, but there's no retakes in cricket, right? It's a game. We have to treat it like a game, and I think at that level they are mature enough. Boria, the one thing that I kind of when I heard Shubman's press conference and someone asked him a question about Rohit Sharma, he said no, he's playing tomorrow and it's not his last game, and uske baad dekhte hain kya hota hai. That one line that he said is just making me feel that is there something. Because for Virat Kohli, he was bang on that, I'm discussing team combinations with him, etc. So maybe Shubman wants him, maybe Gambhir wants him, the selectors don't want him. There is a difference of opinion there. And you never know, maybe Rohit might just come and take a call very differently, because see, ultimately that guy is required, he needs respect. He needs grace, he needs respect. You've achieved so much. This is something that I'm not okay with. Our heroes, we make them zeros with just 2-3 games. This era of cricket.
I think he makes a very important point there, both of you. Ashwin made this point in his show that they need to feel welcome. They need to feel wanted, both Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. After doing what they have, if you tend to think, I'm not wanted here, I'm not welcome here, that's not a good feeling.
You need to have a good team atmosphere, and obviously for the legends of the game like Rohit and Virat Kohli, they should be treated well. And I'm guessing, as you said, the captain wants him, the coach wants him. So I think that's what I really need. And as far as the selector is concerned, Ajit Agarkar, I still think he's good friends with Rohit Sharma because the Mumbai boys. So I still have my fingers crossed, and looking forward to Rocco playing the 27 World Cup.
Now, as far as the retirement rumors are concerned, I want them to retire from the field. I don't want the same thing that happened in test matches. Not the unceremonious exit. These legends don't deserve that. They have given India such proud moments. They have made every Indian's chest swell of proud. I don't want them to go off the field. So whatever it is, just make it clear. Don't keep it confused. Not to the players, not to the management. And I would say that tomorrow's innings, Rohit should just play like Rohit. That's all.
अपना रोहित भी आगे आ जाओ.
That's all.
आ जाओ. So final few minutes, इधर आ जाओ. I'll give you one and then I'll close with Sagar. आपने पूरा practice आप और मैंने एक साथ देखा. Finally it's 2 hours from now. हमारा 12 बजे का show है ये. You and I have done this show and talked about Rohit Sharma at length. Now what's your sense? Today is D-Day. Lords, he has to score.
No, very true. As far as the kind of, the most important thing as far as Rohit is concerned is the confidence we saw. You met him, you told him about, things. His body language was the most important thing because we shared this multiple times now that in Sydney we were there. And the body language was telling a hell lot of a thing, Today, the kind of shots he played, he was a little bit of jittery at the very start when he was facing Prince Yadav. But suddenly those hook shots, the trademark hook shots were very much on. Those slog sweeps were very much on versus Kuldeep Yadav. So you can sense that Rohit Sharma is trying to find that particular rhythm and form. And Sudhanshu Kotak was very rightly, pointed out that particular thing that once it happens, with you guys that, in a wicket you see a Virat Kohli clicking everything. And on other hand, Rohit Sharma struggling a little bit. But you can, make out with those things that sometimes it happens. But today, the way he was batting, it gives you a sense of confidence that Rohit Sharma, come this day and, come this match rather, and he will be, he'll be trying to, left whatever happened in this particular tour. He was looking really good in nets the other day when he said to the curator that open the nets. I want to bat with that open nets. There was a complete message that he wanted to feel that actually where he was hitting the ball. And that's what happened today also. So a lot of confidence, I'm just going by the body language thing, the way he communicated, the way he was walking, the way he was having those chats with Gautam Gambhir.
Correct.
Never saw him talking to Gautam Gambhir for an hour.
Yeah.
Before that practice happened half an hour there and half an hour later. So I think multiple things are suggesting that this is not for just one game. There is a lot to come as far as Rohit Sharma is concerned.
Sagar, I'll give you the last word. What's happening? Are we winning the series and is Rohit Sharma?
Oh, we're definitely winning the series. I think it's going to be 2-1 India today.
Yes.
But you spoke about the preparation process. I think that will lead to performance. So the 3 Ps. See, I think for someone like a Rohit, performance comes, even if it doesn't come today, it'll come tomorrow or day after for sure. I think we overanalyze form. And I think that is where the problem is. And we are doing it because, they've set such high standards. They've raised the bar.
Yes.
यार परफॉर्मेंस तो आएगा ही आएगा,
कर दी है.
एक्सपेक्टेशन हाई कर दिया है, उसमें कुछ गलत बात नहीं है. आई मीन वो स्टार्स हैं, मतलब यू नो, आई मीन यू वर टेलिंग मी दैट यू नो द इंग्लिश क्रिकेटर्स कम इन अ बाइसिकल हियर एंड नो वन, imagine a Rohit Sharma coming in a bicycle in a Wankhede. Is it possible? No. I mean they are superstars, right? So yeah, I am not worried. Even if Rohit fails, I'm saying he will still be a star for me. He will still perform and he should not retire. I think we have a good settled ODI team. I think we're definitely entering the World Cup semis, and it's that one game. And in that one game you require experience, and that's why I will have Rohit in my team.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
On that,
He is a star and will always be a star.
Yes.
okay. On that note, to close today, when that India inning starts, and I keep saying this is Sachin. Once he told me, any talk and every talk is outside. When I walk in there, that 22-yard strip, no selector, no management, no Gautam, no Shubman, no BCCI, no Ajit Agarkar. It will be Rohit Sharma with his bat against the English bowlers.
Yes.
That is what will decide survival. That is what will decide win or loss. That is what will decide if Rohit Sharma powers on and if these rumours are laid to rest. We as a group of supporters, we will support Rohit Sharma. Every Indian supporter will. I as a journalist, I know questions will be asked if he fails, but God willing, the process preparation will lead to performance, because from what I understand from Rohit Sharma, he believes he can do it. And knowing Rohit Sharma for a good 20 years, I believe he will not want to believe that he can do it if he thought that the game has gone away. On that note, folks, back in 1 hour from Lords, the build-up continues. Thank you very much.
Come on, India.
Come on, India.
Come on, India.